You probably eat these foods almost every day because you believe they're healthy. Maybe you add them to your breakfast, grab them as a quick snack, or choose them at the grocery store thinking you're doing something good for your body. But what if some of those healthy foods are actually aging your body faster? From damaging your skin, to draining your energy, to quietly increasing inflammation inside your body. Some popular foods may be doing the exact opposite of what you expect. And the scary part? Millions of people eat them every single day without realizing the hidden effects. Today, we're revealing 10 foods that look healthy but may secretly speed up aging. And number 7 might surprise you the most because many people believe it's one of the healthiest foods in the world. Food 1. Fruit juice. Let's start with something many people drink every morning. Fruit juice. It feels like a healthy choice. After all, it comes from fruit. But here's what most people don't realize. When fruit is turned into juice, something important disappears. The fiber. Fiber slows down how quickly your body absorbs sugar. Without it, the natural sugars in fruit hit your bloodstream much faster. And many store-bought fruit juices don't just contain natural sugars, they often include extra added sugar as well. In fact, a single glass of some fruit juices can contain as much sugar as a soda. When your body constantly receives large amounts of sugar, it can trigger a process called glycation. This process damages proteins like collagen and elastin, the very proteins responsible for keeping your skin firm and youthful. Over time, this may contribute to wrinkles, loss of skin elasticity, faster visible aging. Whole fruit, on the other hand, still contains fiber, vitamins, and nutrients that help your body process the sugar more slowly. So the fruit itself isn't the problem. The problem is removing everything that balances the sugar. Food 2. Flavored yogurt. Next is something many people consider a healthy snack. Flavored yogurt. Plain yogurt can actually be very good for your body. It contains protein, calcium, and beneficial probiotics that support gut health. But the flavored versions are often a completely different story. To make them taste sweeter and more appealing, many manufacturers add large amounts of sugar. Some small cups of flavored yogurt contain more sugar than a dessert. And when sugar consumption becomes too frequent, it can trigger chronic low-grade inflammation inside the body. Scientists have linked this type of inflammation to many aging-related changes, including skin aging, fatigue, metabolic stress. This doesn't mean yogurt itself is bad, but choosing plain yogurt and adding your own fruit can make a huge difference. Food 3. Bread. White bread is another food that seems completely harmless. It's simple, common, and eaten around the world. But white bread is made from refined grains. During processing, the grain is stripped of 2 key parts, the bran and the germ. These parts contain most of the fiber, vitamins, and nutrients. What's left is mostly quick-digesting starch. When you eat refined carbohydrates like white bread, your body converts them into glucose very quickly. This can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar. Over time, frequent spikes like this can contribute to increased inflammation, energy crashes, and stress on your metabolic system. Some research suggests that repeated blood sugar spikes may also accelerate processes associated with skin aging. Whole grain breads digest more slowly because they still contain fiber. That slower digestion helps keep blood sugar more stable. Food 4. Margarine. For years, margarine was heavily marketed as a healthier alternative to butter. And while some modern versions have improved, older formulations of margarine often contain trans fats. Trans fats are widely known to increase inflammation inside the body. Inflammation is one of the major biological processes linked to aging. High levels of inflammation have been associated with heart disease, metabolic disorders, and accelerated cellular aging. Even though many countries have reduced trans fats in food products, some processed spreads and baked goods may still contain small amounts. This is why reading ingredient labels can make a big difference in what you're actually consuming. Food 5. Low-fat processed foods. The label low-fat sounds like a healthy choice, but sometimes that label hides a bigger problem. When food manufacturers remove fat from products, something happens to the flavor. Fat naturally makes food taste rich and satisfying. Without it, many foods taste bland. So companies often add other ingredients to compensate. These may include added sugars, extra salt, artificial flavorings, highly processed ingredients. The result? A product that may be lower in fat but higher in sugar and processing. And diets high in ultra-processed foods have been linked to increased inflammation and metabolic stress, which over time can influence how the body ages. Food 6. Sweetened breakfast cereals. Breakfast cereals are often marketed as a healthy way to start the day. The boxes show images of grains, fruit, and active lifestyles. Words like whole grain, natural, or high in vitamins appear prominently on the packaging. But when you turn the box around and read the label, you may find something surprising. Many breakfast cereals contain large amounts of added sugar. Some contain more sugar per serving than a dessert. Starting your morning with a high-sugar meal can cause your blood sugar to rise quickly, followed by a sudden drop. This can lead to mid-morning energy crashes, increased hunger, and cravings later in the day. Over time, repeated sugar spikes may contribute to metabolic stress and inflammation, both associated with aging processes. Food 7. Bottled smoothies. Now here's the one that surprises many people. Bottled smoothies. Smoothies are usually associated with health and fitness. And when you make them at home with whole fruits and vegetables, they can absolutely be nutritious. But store-bought bottled smoothies are often very different. Many contain concentrated fruit purees, fruit juice concentrates, added sweeteners. This can result in extremely high sugar levels. In some cases, a single bottle contains the equivalent sugar of multiple pieces of fruit combined. And when fruit sugars become highly concentrated like this, they behave very differently in the body compared to whole fruit. Large sugar loads can contribute to the same processes linked to glycation and inflammation, both associated with aging. Food 8. Energy bars. Energy bars are designed to be convenient. They're easy to carry, quick to eat, and often marketed as a healthy snack for busy lifestyles. But if you read the ingredient list on many popular energy bars, you may notice something interesting. They often contain ingredients like glucose syrup, brown rice syrup, sugar, chocolate coatings, processed oils. In other words, many energy bars are essentially candy bars in disguise. While they may provide a quick burst of energy, frequent consumption can quietly increase your daily sugar intake. And excess sugar, once again, plays a role in processes that may accelerate aging. Food 9. Deep-fried healthy foods. Even foods that are naturally healthy can lose many of their benefits depending on how they're prepared. Take vegetables, for example. Vegetables contain fiber, antioxidants, and important nutrients. But when they're deep-fried at high temperatures, something changes. High-heat frying oils can produce compounds that increase oxidative stress in the body. Oxidative stress occurs when harmful molecules called free radicals overwhelm the body's natural defenses. This process can damage cells over time and is widely associated with aging. So the vegetable itself isn't the issue. It's the cooking method. Food 10. Flavored coffee creamers. Finally, let's talk about something many people use every single morning without thinking twice. Flavored coffee creamers. They make coffee taste sweeter, richer, and more enjoyable. But many commercial creamers contain added sugars, artificial flavors, processed vegetable oils, emulsifiers, and stabilizers. The problem is that these small additions can accumulate over time. If you drink coffee every day and add flavored creamer each time, your sugar intake can increase quietly without you even realizing it. And over months or years, those extra sugars can contribute to the same processes we've talked about throughout this video. Inflammation, glycation, oxidative stress. The truth is, not every food labeled healthy actually supports your body the way you expect. Marketing can be powerful. Packaging can be convincing. But sometimes the foods that seem the healthiest on the surface are the ones that deserve a closer look. And the biggest difference in how your body feels and even how it ages often comes down to small daily choices. Reading ingredient labels, choosing whole foods more often, and becoming more aware of what's really inside the products you eat. Those small decisions can add up to a big difference over time. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe for more health insights most people never hear about. Because the more you understand how everyday foods affect your body, the better decisions you can make for your long-term health. And in the next video, we're going to reveal something even more surprising. Common morning habits that may be damaging your metabolism without you realizing it. You might be doing several of them every day,